the beginning ram to signify the beginning of the game. And we're just going to go straight here. I put ramming on mine. Just kidding. And we are off. The battle begins. And we're going to switch things up. I am now on the side of SF. And as I find my bearings right here.
Looks like SF is taking the same loadout they had before, that double Martel, double Ognivoid, double Carolina, with Benson and Magi thrown in. So they still have that triple DD, triple smoke, but they got the Carolinas for defense and they got Martels for flanking.
You know what? It went for them well the first round, so I don't know why they would want to switch it up. And I would expect to see kind of the same strategy here. But
yep.
Yeah, and it looks like right off the bat they're doing the same thing. They've got someone headed towards A, they've got someone headed towards B, and they've got an Ognivoy headed towards C. So they're going to try and contest every single cap in the beginning, and you know that really worked for them last round because they were able to keep the pressure on Quality Potatoes from the very beginning, and you know they took that lead and they just kept it.
Definitely a lot to be said about, you know, trying to get the triple cap. Here in the tournament mode, the caps don't tick up quite as fast as they do in, like, clan battles. So if you can get that from the very start, you got to do it if you can, just because, you know, it'll go slower, but those extra 3-4 minutes before people are really making their moves will really add up in your points.
Now, it looks like Special Role Thief is, he's doing my favorite move for this map. He's using that airfield as a little bit of defilade, and he's going to try and cap B right now. It looks like there's a pretty sizable force headed towards C, and it doesn't look like Special Forces has the force to kind of take that on right now. You've got a Carolina and a Martel, and well, the other Carolina is kind of headed towards B in the middle, but it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out at C. I have a feeling right now that that's going to be the bigger of the battles at this point.
It looks like we're seeing kind of
very much. I feel like the exact same round is starting off that happened last time.
Looks like they're both making plays for A and C, but SF has grabbed Bravo here in the middle. I think that's, you know, in a war of attrition, grabbing those extra cap points.
Well, I'm going to move over. I'm going to move over towards A real quick because it looks like they're going to cap A uncontested as well, and they've got an Ognivoy and a Charles Martel over there. So I do see the Amagi from Quality Potatoes headed that way, and it looks like the Benson that was headed this way is headed towards B, and that might be on account of the Charles Martel hanging out here. I don't blame him for not wanting to take that on. And actually, from what I can see, it looks like Fog Cruiser Makuma is going to go ahead and cede A to Special Forces, and now they have 2 out of 3 caps, and they're on their way towards cap number 3 over at C.
I mean, this puts a lot of pressure on Quality Potatoes here. I'm not sure what their strat was coming out the gate. You know, a lot of teams, they don't care about caps. They're just, their entire focus on is getting those kills, especially early. But, you know, losing potentially all three caps like that it's definitely something you got to think about.
Once again, camera went a little wonky.
Ognivoid Das Bait here has taken a lot of damage.
Yes, he has, and I think he's still spotted right now. Let's kind of move in on him right now and see what's going on. He's gonna find some cover with this island right here, but as a result, it looks like he's gonna give away C, and it looks like your side has a steady stream of ships just pouring into C right now. Is what I'm seeing accurate? Is that correct? Because all your ships are unspotted at this point. I cannot see anyone else for Quality Potatoes.
It looks like it. Actually, both of the Quality Potato North Carolinas are maybe a click apart from each other. They're both sitting in Charlie. I'm not quite sure what they've got going on here. Maybe they're trying to hold both corners of Charlie. But,
so I wonder if they're kind of remembering what happened last round and deciding to be a tad more aggressive than they were. It looks like they've got Nerman on the run right now, along with Daz Bait. They're definitely... Oh, and there goes Charles Martel! Wow! Wow, wow, wow. North Carolina just insta-deleted him. That was big. And now they're down. One cruiser just gone like that. Wow, what a shot.
Excellent shot from Quality Potatoes. I mean, that's the kind of stuff that looks like they're looking for here. They came in, they're not looking about the caps. They got one cap, that's good enough for them. They got the Ognovoy almost dead, and they just popped the cruiser. So they're in a nice place. They're going to continue to try to roll
that
them
makes...
up. They popped this Ognovoy, and they're going to be where they want to be.
That completely changes this round right now, because they have the numbers over... They've got the numbers over here at C. They've got the 2 Carolinas. They've got the Kutuzov. They've got the Ognovoy. But again, it looks like they're posted up on this island right now. Potato Quality. I think he's more concerned about what's going on at B right now, and he's going to get some of that crossfiring going. See him firing at that Ognovoy 10 kilometers out from him. There's Benson hanging around as well.
And Ognovoy taking big hits.
Yep, I'm seeing that. SF is they're taking some significant damage. I mean, their entire team is down. They're probably in 66% right now of full hit points. Just that Charles Martel going down was huge.
FSF's got to be really careful. They have that DD advantage, but every single one of them is maybe 50% health, or less here. So they can't afford to get too aggressive.
Well, over at C, they're on full retreat right now. Nurmon has tail to the enemy right now, and he's on fire just trying to get out. And that fire is sticking. That's a sticky fire right now. And of course, Das Bait, he's got 4,000 hit points left. North Carolina, Nurmon's down to half his health and bleeding fast, and they're just going to hammer away at him. If they can take C, I think it really doesn't matter about B and A. They're just going to be able to swing that sizable force in, and again, they've got an Amagi up the middle. And
this Carolina's going to have to turn soon. He is not giving.
Are we talking about Potato Quality or Nurmon?
Excuse me, Nurmon in the
No, and the problem here is Nurmon is pulling them right towards V12. That is dangerous right there. I don't know that you would want to go in the direction of your aircraft carrier, because that's just bringing the enemy right towards your capital ship.
Oh, he's spotted now too.
And that's why you're seeing this smoke going on. You've got Das Bait trying to protect Nurmon, but I think at this point Nurmon just needs a... He's forfeit at this point. I think he needs to turn out. He needs to let the Enterprise V12 get out of here, get unspotted, and just I don't know. Things aren't looking that good right now for Special Forces. This
is one of those maps that's deceptive. Once you get up there, it's actually not too big, especially up here at the top.
No, it's not.
The difference between the two sides is very small. Like this Ognovoy could very easily just kind of follow them and shadow them and spot them.
V12 is taking a little bit of damage now. He's down. He's lost 10,000 hit points. Nurmon is still on fire right now. He might very well burn out. No, there we go. He's able to stop the burn with 6,000 hit points left, and he's going to be spotted here momentarily. And with Crack God that close and a Kutuzov, I would not expect Nurmon to be around much longer. And as you can see, he's just kind of stopped. He's not moving right now. These shots, yep, there he goes. That finishes him off. Perfect position for the North Carolina to take him out. And like that, C has caved completely. And at this point, I would expect them to start turning their focus on B, and these ships just kind of lingering around the center. Though Diva B, that's how you pronounce it, Deva B, he's in a decent spot right now, but Potato Quality is just, I think, I'm expecting to see some aggressiveness right now. This could get interesting.
They've definitely got the advantage. I think we're going to see them kind of slowly push it with those 2 Carolinas. They're in such good health that there's not a whole lot that can really do too much to them, With all those DDs being so close to dead, and they got to work on spotting the DDs.
Steven C is down. These torps are just going to miss Rescurred. And again, you've got two Carolinas in the middle that are still, I mean, one's full health, one a little over half health. So that's a lot of hit points right there. That's a pretty big pool right there. just very, very good playing on the part of Quality Potatoes in the beginning. I mean, taking out that Charles Martel was key, though. That was a gigantic shot right there. Looks like we got some torps inbound. One of these might hit. There's a possibility. Yep, one's gonna... Reskirt took one on the bow. He might take two on the bow. And he's down to... Yep.
Reskirt could go down here.
Yep. Took him down to 14,000. And it looks like Dev Lee might be making a move right now. He's moving forward a little bit. I don't know if he's just kind of spooked that something might be behind him or not. I think he knows that Kutuzov is coming around. Actually, he is in a very bad spot. He's in a very bad spot right now. You've got two low-health destroyers. You've got a Kutuzov approaching. I would expect them to just do a full court press at this point.
It's going to be a little bit dangerous with the stuff that... Oh,
yep.
This Carolina's going to eat some...
Nice shot by the Ognivoy. Very nice shot indeed, actually.
That's a good play. Ognivoy, that Carolina either has to eat torps from the Ognivoy, or he has to go forward and eat citadels from the Carolina.
And that I'm wondering if that Ognivoy is kind of carrier hunting right now, or seeing if he can kind of come across V12 at the moment. And there goes the North Carolina. Yeah, I would say that I'd say at this point, Quality Potatoes is very much in charge of this round. Dawes Bait is kind of hurting. Sweet Roll Thief, he's low health. Not to say though that Quality Potatoes aren't hurting as well. And we've got more torps out right now on Potato Quality. He's going to take one on the nose right there, and he's down to half as well. But it looks like Dawes Bait might go... Yep, there he goes. Nice shot by Potato Quality. Very nice shot. Got this standoff between Sweet Roll Thief and him, but he's very low health too. He's going to be going down here shortly. That's going to do it for him. And this round's over. This round is definitely over.
Excellent comeback from Quality Potatoes here. You know, last match they were just not aggressive enough, and
no, very well played.
You know,
this is like watching a completely different team right now. This is just... Where was this team last round? They came at it this round. They got after it. And with this win, that's going to pull the series 1-1. Of course, again, this is best out of 5. So it's going to even things up, and we're going to go at least 2 more rounds. So very, very exciting. And so far, this is living up to what we thought it would. We knew that these were 2 very good teams playing each other. 2 very, very even teams. You know, Quality Potatoes 12-2. You've got Team Special Forces at 11-3. So it's living up to what we were expecting so far.
Definitely very well played on Quality Potatoes' part. You could tell SF was not ready for that push. I mean, all they had up there to support that. Carolina was his Ognivoy buddy who kind of got blasted at the start. So he had to run away, and it's not really a place you can do it up here in this map. It's if you run away from those north quadrants, you're gonna have a bad time, especially in Carolina. It's not a kiting.
No, and it looks like Reverend Humpjoy right now spotted. He's in trouble. He's not going to be around too much longer either. So, just yeah, I think Quality Potatoes after that last round said, "Hey guys, this is not us. We need to step it up a little bit," and they have definitely stepped it up this round. Reverend Humpjoy is about to go down right now. He's on fire, burning, 2,000 hit points. He's gone. And although Makuma went down, it really doesn't matter at this point. Really doesn't matter at all. Although I will say, good on V12. He pretty much transited the whole map. And that just kind of highlights how small this map actually is. Like you were saying earlier, it's not really a big map. It's deceiving. And already he's made it from one side of the map to the other. Wow, look at that, though. Look at the difference. 2 ships down. Only 2 ships down for Quality Potatoes. Just...
I mean, both their Carolinas are still chugging along.
Oh, yeah,
here,
absolutely. You know? Both, though still in the quarter percentile of health. They're still doing I mean, more than enough health to take on a Ognavoy and a Charles Martel, so... That was a very, very good pairing right there, and I think it worked out well for them. And of course, you know, you kind of got to give it up to Congo Pride as well. Congo Pride really, you know, it was kind of clutch getting in the back right there. That hit on the North Carolina with the Torps, that was big because that really cleared the path for everyone else. And right now, they're just doing a little bit of mop-up. They're just going through sweeping and trying to finish this thing up nice and clean before time expires. What a round. What a comeback right there. I mean, I don't know if I'd categorize it as a comeback. Just a completely different philosophy this round. You know, a lot more aggressive by Quality Potatoes. You know, so much more aggressive than the round before. And those...
It's definitely, I mean, you can just tell looking at the lineups here. You know, Quality Potatoes, they took only 2 DDs, and of them, really only one is, you know, a knife fighter defensive DD, that Benson. So they kind of threw everything away for that North Carolina play, and they knew what they wanted to do, and they played it perfectly. And it looks like SF was just not ready to go for it.
They learned and adjusted very, very quickly from what happened that last round. And this is just about over. 960 points to 773. I think the point deficit, we're probably going to hit 1,000 before time runs out. Although it does look like they're going to lose their Charles Martel here in a second. That'll wind up ending the round right here. And there we go. No, he's still alive. Barely. And Black Shrike, right now it's just a race to see who goes down first. Black Shrike or... Nope, there it is.
That Ognavoy is still hanging on there.
And that's going to conclude this round. Quality Potatoes comes back. Completely different team in the second round, or the second battle of this best-of-5 series, and things are tied up right now 1-1. So already living up to expectations. Very, very good round right here.